I hope you're having a wonderful, beautiful spring day. As you can tell, these bees, these honeybee hives are very active and buzzing with activity. Just like us, they are ready for the spring to really pop in our area. So I wanted to do a couple minutes to introduce you to a couple of activities for honeybee hives for the season and some tips for beekeepers in our area. So come on over and join me in one of the hives. So I'm going to start by opening this hive. This is one of our overwinter hives, and they've actually been fed a couple of times throughout the winter season. And I'm just going to do a quick check of them and see if they need additional feed. So if you're a beekeeper and you have not checked your hives yet, this is a great time to go out. Make sure you at least can see activity in the bottom board or the upper entrance in front of your hive. Hopefully bees are flying and coming and going. And regardless, you should at least also double check the inside of the hive, like I'm about to do, and see if they need additional food and provide that. So I'm going to actually be feeding bees today a fondant that's made out of sugar in a water solution. Actually, you can purchase this from a bakery supply company if you don't want to make it at home. Otherwise, there are some great tips from some of the local beekeeping organizations, including Mass Beekeepers Association, on how to make your own fondant at home. And then I'm also going to be providing them with a patty of pollen. So let me pull this off so you can see. This is a pollen patty. So both of these will allow the bees to have some supplement this time of year. So we've got our protein source as our pollen, and we've got our carbohydrate source or our sugar source as this fondant that I'm going to put in. So this is what you want to do if you've got an apiary with hives that hopefully have activity at the entrances. So I'm going to take off the outer cover. And I just want to make a note, if you're going to do this with your bees, you want to make sure the weather is really nice outside. So no snow, no heavy wind, no sleet, no storms. We're a little late in the day here, but we still have a really nice outside temperature. I'm hovering around 55 to 60 degrees, and we're in full sun, so that's really important. Now I'm going to actually, you'll notice we've got a couple of feeding shims that we put on for the winter in this particular hive. You'll notice, I'll show you here, so we've got a little bit of a material that's insulated that we put in a foam to give the hive a little bit more of a cushion and hopefully some warm insulation for the winter. And if you'll notice, I'm just going to tip it up a little bit so you can see here, we've got quite a few bees that have overwintered successfully, and they are probably hungry. So I'm going to look at and move this so I can see it on my end. And you can see we've had a little bit of sugar that we fed them. I've got quite a few bees here on the cover, so I'm not going to put these too far so they don't get too far knocked off on the ground. And we've got some sugar that we gave them before that they've been eating. We also have a pollen patty that they've pretty much consumed. So that is really a good sign this time of year. That means that we've got protein that's being consumed through the pollen patty, and also that there probably is eggs in this hive. So that means a queen is active. She's getting ready for the season to build up that new yearly population of bees. And you can notice here kind of the shotgun pattern on my sugar patty that we gave them previously. They have been consuming that. So that's a great sign to be able to see them eating through that patty. So what we'll do is we'll clean this up, put in fresh food, and then we'll close these the hive back off, and we'll check them in about a week or so. We'll keep looking on really nice and sunny days, weather kind of like today, to see that there's activity at the entrance. And then of course, if we do see that and it's been more than a week, we'll probably come back and just check them, because this is a pretty large size hive, so they probably eat a lot of food. One thing I want to leave you with is if you're looking at the front entrance of your hive, you'll notice there are bees coming back with pollen on their legs. So they are getting resources this time of year. So if you're new to beekeeping, this might be a kind of a fun fact, and to understand and learn that there are flowers that even if we can't see them blooming, the bees are able to find them in the landscape.
Oh,
so,
we got a couple of girls right here.
There you go.
Look at those little pollen legs. Oh, just wanted to get it real quick.
So thanks so much for joining in, and again, hope you have a wonderful, enjoyed the day, and we're getting ready for spring. So get out there, get your buzz on, and check your bees. Bye, y'all.